But we start with Acts chapter 1, verse 14. And it's talking about the disciples. Jesus has spoken to them and he has left. And it says, and these all continued with one accord in prayer and supplication with the women and Mary, the mother of Jesus, and with his brothers. The key word I want you to note in verse 14 is the word continued. Everybody say continue. All right, then we go to Acts chapter 2, verse 42. Acts chapter 2, verse 42, after the day of Pentecost. And it says, and they continued steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine and fellowship, in the breaking of bread and in prayers. You know, that verse is very foundational to our church. They continue. The key word there I want you to take note of is the word continued. And verse 46 of Acts chapter 2. So continuing daily with one accord in the temple and breaking bread from house to house, they ate their food with gladness and simplicity of heart. So it's talking about the apostles. First, after Jesus had ascended, they continued. Then they had an experience on the day of Pentecost, and they continued, and they continued. So the critical thing for the success of the early church was not just that they met Jesus, or they saw Jesus, or they were filled with the Holy Ghost, and they spoke in tongues, and the power of God was there. That was all great. But the key to the success of the church was not a one-time experience they had. The key to the success of the church is that word continue. They continued daily, and they did it continually. And that, I believe, is a very important key to every success we have in life.